Hey guys. So today it's New Year, and I've actually decided to do a Q&A, so why not? I might do these more regularly now, like depending on how many questions I get. I managed to get about 4 or 5 questions. It's enough. Not the best I could get, but it'll do. Into the first question. Monique Krieber asks, can you tell me more about yourself? I gotta say, that's one of the best questions I've ever actually received of anyone. And indeed I can tell you a little bit about myself, probably not as much as most people do expect. But basically, I'm British, but I've done a lot of comedy for things like charity and stuff like that. I sing, I do all kinds of things, but the one thing that actually gets to me a lot is the amount of people that torture others because of their differences. I'm one of them people that hate things like bullying and stuff, which I think everyone will. But I spent 5 years, I think, about a few years, doing comedy and stuff, mainly for adults, and I've been working on different performances and, you know, but loads of projects I've done, I haven't had a chance to actually get anywhere yet, but hopefully one day it'll probably happen. So thank you for the question, I appreciate that, and it is an amazing question, one of the best questions I have ever actually received. Bobby Knowles asks, what's your strongest feeling for others? This is one of them questions that I actually do not know the answer to. I mean, if there was a briefer explanation to what you meant by strongest feeling, then I'd be able to answer it a little easier. But if like what you mean on, if what you meant like was what's your strongest feeling for other people, I actually do not know. If I was going to be honest, I would say I would feel for people who have had a hard life. But if there was a briefer, like an easier explanation to like the question, I would actually be able to answer it a million times easier. But thank you for the question, Bobby. It means a lot. On to the next one. Daniel Bridle, aka Batman, asked, did you do the ice bucket challenge? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question, oh, screw it, etc. Here's the answer. Well, unluckily I got nominated. I haven't had a chance to do it though, unfortunately. But hopefully soon I will. I'm shitting myself right now. It's a nightmare. Daniel Green asks, simply what is your favorite musical? Good question. If I had to pick one, I would probably say Les Miserables. Either that one or Blood Brothers. Gotta be. Mainly because them two are the only ones I've seen that I've actually fell in love with. And I've actually... you guys will probably laugh at me for this, but I actually did cry at one point during each show. But I do like other performances held by other Broadway, West End people that do shows wherever. I mainly see touring shows though, only because they're a lot nearer to where I am. But the question, if I could list the entire load of all the shows or musicals I have actually fell in love with in the past, or still love, I would probably have a list 3 miles long, and it would probably take me three weeks, maybe 4, if lucky, to read every single one of them. But thank you for the question. Ademo asks, how old are you? 15. Connor Gwill asks, when did you first fall in love? Tricky question this, because I can hardly remember myself. Wow. I honestly cannot remember. I remember my first love actually happening, but I cannot remember when. It was actually this girl at school I kind of had a crush on for quite a while. But it never actually worked out. She wanted someone else, and it turned out the person who she wanted was the person who was picking on me for quite a few years. So I didn't have anything to do with her in the end. That was the first time I ever actually fell into any type of love at all. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. I will try and make another videos, like question and answer Q&A videos, as soon as I possibly can. Next one will probably be with GT210, the gamer YouTuber guy. And I will be asking for questions for him that you would like to know the answer to. So if you are interested in any of that, then please hit me up on Twitter, add me on Facebook, and I'll feel free to just ask me or whatever. you know what I mean. But thank you for watching the video. That's all I've got time for. Thanks.
Romeo, 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 Romeo. Knock, 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 Pucho, who's there? मैं हूँ Romeo, darling मुझे पहचाना. Knock, 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 Pucho, who's there? मैं हूँ Romeo, मेरी एक बेज़माना. लाइफ है मेरी ऐसी, चल चल के सारे फ्राई. पूछो पूछो ना पूछो